Today I'll be showing you the best loadout for the casual player this season. No insane pro skills needed, just reliable weapons and strategies that work in this bug infested season. With the season being out for a good few days now, I've had a lot of time to play, get some wins and find out what works best. So stay tuned to the end of the video as I'll be dropping some hints and tips to help you get the most out of this loadout and get that victory royale. First up, slot number 1. There's only one winner here and that is the Wrecker Revolver. This weapon is absolutely insane. As of yesterday, it did unfortunately get a nerf, but I have used it since and I can confirm it is still valid, still worth using. Is it a pistol? Is it a shotgun? Nobody knows, but all I do know is the weapon is absolutely goated and is a must-have this season. This weapon has some unique properties. It works like a shotgun when not aimed in and aiming from the hip and close range, but it does have some still decent range even after the nerfs when aimed in, so it's perfect for people when they're trying to shockwave away from you. So yeah, that's my first slot, the Wrecked Revolver. Let's go. Now moving on to the AR. Now this slot, it is up for interpretation and personal preference. Personally, I've been going for the OXR rifle. I think it's got decent damage, decent fire rate. If you find yourself missing with this weapon, just a little tip, I tend to tap fire quite a lot. I usually go for just under the fire rate or just kind of tap, tap, tap. You can see in some of the clips here of that. So yeah, it kind of gets that first shot accuracy back up. But either or this season, I'd recommend it with both ARs. Well, there's 3 ARs, but I think the Fury is not so great. It's either going to be the OXR or the Hammer for me this season. If you are lucky enough to get your hands on the exotic OXR rifle, then grab it straight away. In my personal opinion, it's the best AR in the game. This can be attained from the A bunkers that open up once you hit A rank. Yeah, get that weapon and it's game over, guys. Now moving on to slot 3. Now I'm not going to lie guys, I only started playing with this weapon a few days ago after I started seeing some videos around it, and it's absolutely insane and super fun to use. The number 3 spot goes to the Swarm Strike. Now again, like the Wrecker Revolver, this has also got a nerf yesterday, but it's not too noticeable to be honest. I still think it is possibly the most powerful rocket launcher weapon in Fortnite history. Basically, you can get up high by using a shockwave, use the fizz, and then rocket down on people. If you aim in, wherever that laser is, that's where the rockets are going to hit. Absolutely insane. Massive damage, and anyone who's nearby is in massive trouble. This thing is also a menace to vehicles as well. So, you know, when those helicopters come in, this is probably going to be a must carry to eradicate those as soon as possible. Let's go. Now moving on to slot number 4. Now there's only 2 methods of movement this season so far. I think this could change in a later update, but so far we've only got shockwaves or the shockwave launcher, and to be honest, whatever one you can get your hands on, that's what you should use. Preferably the shockwave launcher because you can carry more in one slot, but if not, just have to use shockwaves. Now again, with yesterday's little hotfix update, the spawn rate of shockwaves has reduced quite drastically actually, and it's quite annoying. I was enjoying it, just being able to find shockwaves everywhere, but they have been reduced significantly, and I'll put that information up on the screen for you. Another viable option this season is to carry 2 movement items, so you could have like 12 shockwaves or 6 shockwaves and a shockwaves launcher for example. Either or, jobs are good and you'll be golden with either of these options this season. As you can see in this next bit of gameplay, how important shockwaves are and the shockwave launcher, as I chased this dude around the map for ages, but failed to get him because he managed to get away because of the shockwaves and the launcher. This is probably the exact reason why they nerfed the spawn rate of these. Can be quite annoying. And finally, slot number 5. My personal preference is the Flowberry Fizz, just so I can combine it with the shockwaves or the shockwave launcher. But at the end of the day, get what you can get. If you can get your hands on the exotic one, that's the best one. Alternatively, my second option would be the legendary slurp juice, which you can get from the bosses or the weapon caches that drop down as you rank up. But yeah, at this point, just get what you can get and you'll be all good. Up next, we'll be going through some landing spots, some suggested landing spots where I've been landing, and yeah, let's get straight into that. So this season I've been either landing at Demon's Debris or the Hive, and then once we're done at one of those, we either head over to the other one that we didn't land at, if that makes sense. So if we've landed at Demon's Debris, we'll then head over to the Hive and try and hunt the medallion if it hasn't been taken yet. Now, if you don't want to get into the thick of it or go for the medallion straight away, there are some other good spots to land at. The POIs highlighted in gold are hotspots where there'll be loot drones where you can get some pretty good loot to start off with. I believe they also have capture flags as well, where again you can get some really good loot to start the game. So there we have it, guys. My ideal loadout for casual gamers of Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 4. Just to recap, slot number 1, the Wrecker Revolver. Slot number 2, we've got the OXR rifle. Slot number 3 is the Swarm Strike. Slot number 4 is Movement. And slot number 5 is the Hills. If you found this video informative, helpful, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the battle bus, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.